In today's video, I'm going to get you flushing your hybrid clubs. If you're struggling with your strike at all with these particular golf clubs, make sure you check out this video. If that sort of shot looks familiar to you, topping the ball, struggling with these hybrid clubs, and although we're focusing on the hybrid, actually a lot of this info is still going to be relevant when we're talking about fairway woods. I've got some simple tips for you, some ways to stop misstriking it like that one I hit, topping the shot. The fault that I normally see is one, the player not using this club as it should be. It is designed as an iron replacement. It is not a wood. We are trying to actually hit a little bit more on the way down. We're not trying to sweep it up. And I'd actually suggest that even with the fairway woods, we might want a level angle of attack, but we're not trying to hit up on it unless we're putting the ball on a tee peg like we would, off the tee driver, that kind of thing, or maybe hitting a 3-wood off the tee. We're trying to strike a little bit down. We're trying to have these replace our long irons. So I want you to go ahead and make some practice swings and movements where you're actually just getting used to brushing the ground. The two biggest faults and reasons I see golfers mainly struggle with topping, misstriking these clubs is that they're staying down too long through the shot. They're not allowing their body to get open enough, their chest to rotate enough, and then their arms tend to fold. So when the body stays down and they're trying to focus on the golf ball, we would end up plowing the club into the ground unless we end up pulling our arms in towards our body or backing up with our upper body. So if you ever get told, oh, you topped that one because you looked up, don't listen to a word they say. Definitely try not to. Keep your eye on the ball, keep your head down. We've got to allow your body to rotate and to start to extend correctly in the golf swing. As my body rotates open, it's starting to rise and it allows room for me to stretch my arms. So I've got to have space to down cock my wrists. My wrists will be cocked upwards. I'll be keeping some of that in the downswing and it has to go. So I want to allow the club to go, to fire, to speed up and catch up with my hands into impact. But if I stay down through the strike, I can't get that down cocking because I'd hit the ground miles behind the golf ball, and then we see this tucking in. So I just want you first of all to go ahead and make a few actions where you just focus on allowing your head and chest to rotate open, and that's going to allow you to extend your arms, down cock your wrists. So little half swings. And you'll see if I hold this finish position, my head and chest is up and rotated and my arms are stretched, extended. That's what I want to see. So let's hold that finish position just post impact. Head and chest up and rotated, arms stretched and extended. Okay, and again, head and chest rotated, feeling nice and tall. I've had room to extend my arms, so the club is catching up with my hands into impact and my arms are reaching full extension just post impact, okay? So that's a real key part, and it really helps the next part I'm going to talk about. So the other thing is making sure the pressure is moving towards that lead side. Again, often it's a concept problem. If we get that feel that we're playing it more like an iron that's replacing, so this is a 3-iron replacement I've got here. You may have a 3, 4, 5, you may have a bunch of them in the bag, but they're designed to replace the irons. So start thinking about actually creating a little bit of a downward angle of attack, brushing the ground, getting the pressure towards that lead side. So I just want you to go ahead and make some swings where we're getting that trail foot, my right foot for me, rolling in towards my lead foot. So we're trying to get the pressure into our lead side, and our lead side is going to respond by rotating and rising, okay? So now I'm just going to focus on the roll of that trail foot. I'm going to allow that trail foot to roll inwards towards my lead side, and my lead side isn't going to stay down, it's going to move up and out the way. So I'm really multitasking here. Trail foot to roll towards the lead foot, and my chest is rotating, my arms are extending. So start to get that trail foot moving towards the lead foot. So you could quite simply, I haven't got any water in this one actually, but if I just grabbed a bottle and put it by the outside edge of my trail foot, and I've done videos on opening up the hips with this particular drill, so I'll put a link just here, well worth checking out, but I'm just going to get that feel of rolling that trail foot. What we often see with amateur golfers is they're turning towards the target, but their trail heel is going backwards. So you can see I'm rotated, but I've got this real reverse C. I want to try and feel like a push off, and I allow that extension of my body. So I'm going to do this as a full shot. I'm going to just put the bottle just by the outside edge of my trail foot, and I'm going to go ahead, full swing, try and hit the ball, miss the bottle. Okay, pressure towards my lead side, my body feeling nice and tall. You can clearly see I've missed the bottle, so my trail foot is actually rolling inwards. The pressure is being felt towards my lead side. Now, it may be that you want to get the sensation of it happening a little bit sooner. Of course, there is this push down into our lead side as we start our downswing, and then our body is starting to rotate. We need to combine the two parts there. But just simply putting a bottle by that trail heel gives you a good feeling of allowing that trail foot to move towards that lead foot. And again, what my arms need to start to do is extend. How do they extend? Well, I've got to create that space. I've got to allow my body to rotate and rise to allow my arms to extend. If you are staying down through the shot too long, you're going to hit heavy ones, fat ones. Well, that is the compensation that we then make to thin it. So we're worried that we're going to catch it heavy, so we tuck these arms in or lean backwards. Let's finish with two hopefully good shots, focusing on getting my pressure towards my lead side and allowing my body to open. That one felt nice. Down my target line, good distance. So as I said, this is a 3-iron replacement for me, so I carry it about 210. So it's about a 230, 235 finish. Really got the feel there of pressure towards my lead side really starting to rotate open. Let's hit one more. Pretty similar shot, just going a touch further left, but you can see same sort of distance. Again, really got that sensation, getting my pressure forwards, allowing my body to open. If you're struggling with top shots, whether it's the hybrid or perhaps even the fairway woods, start to get some swings where you are brushing the ground, start to get that feel of getting your pressure into that lead foot that's closest to the target, and really focus on in the swing, allowing your body to open up, not staying down through the strike. It is so destructive, ruins a lot of golf shots. You'll hear that advice constantly. I hear it up and down the driving ranges, golf courses. It is rubbish. Staying down, keeping your head down is definitely going to make you worse. So don't listen to that advice. If this video has helped, hit the thumbs up, share it with as many golfers as you can, and make sure you check out this video that YouTube's now recommending for you, another one from my library.